Number 53 asks us to find f of x divided by g of x and state any domain restrictions. So again, we need to check at the beginning any restrictions. So f of x doesn't have any, it's just a line. There's no gaps, no holes, nothing that will cause it to be undefined. But for g of x, -3 would cause that denominator to not equal 0. So we need to make sure that at the end we definitely exclude -3. So if I set this up, f of x divided by g of x, so 2x minus 10 divided by x minus 5 over x plus 3. So for this, we have something that's not a fraction divided by something that is. And anytime you're doing any sort of operation with a mix of fractions and non-fractions, you want to go ahead and make them both fractions. Now really we're just dividing two fractions, but I showed you guys that trick where if you have two fractions stacked on top of each other, really you're just multiplying the numerator of the first one with the denominator of the second one. So I'm not going to actually multiply it out quite yet, because remember, it's nice to be able to check to see if you can cancel anything before foiling it out, so saving yourself the time of, if you distribute it, you would then have to refactor it to see if you could simplify anything, and not really necessary to use all that time. And then we're going to multiply the denominator of the top fraction with the numerator of the second fraction. So we have 1 times x minus 5. Before I check, now again, watch, because here it looks like nothing cancels, but this is not really completely factored. If you look in the numerator, this 2x minus 10, you can take out a 2. So you have x minus 5, x plus 3, and it's all divided by x minus 5. So sometimes the common factors can be a little hidden. So now when you look at this, you have two x minus 5s, both one in the numerator, one in the denominator, so those are going to cancel each other out. So we're left with 2 times x plus 3, or you could say 2x plus 6. And that's your final answer. Now again, if you just check the domain of your final answer, you would say all real numbers. However, at the beginning, this is why we have to check at the beginning and at the end. At the beginning, we said x was not allowed to be -3 no matter what, so at the end, x is still not allowed to be -3.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.